What's up, yo, man? This your boy MAZ. Now, today, guys, we got Candace Owens again. And you guys, let this be known. I'm not no real big fan of Candace Owens. However, I don't hate the woman or nothing, but I will say she is intelligent and she's a great orator. And today, she got in Ben Shapiro's ass, y'all. She got off in his ass. Now, I really don't like Ben Shapiro because I think he's a suspected white supremacist. You know, Ben Shapiro in the past, he's always done his best to do things to agitate black people and done little underhanded things to like paying Candace Owens to say all this old crazy shit about black people. So for that reason, I don't like him. And this episode, she got it in his ass due to his speech at Turning Point. So let's get into it.
You pay to pretend that you're friends, that you have a right to be on that stage because you get donors to pressure people, because you know Jewish people who can threaten to take money, or you say, I'm going to do an advertising spend. Here's $1 million. I'm sorry, you're dead. The entire world knows that you are an imposter. I mean, you're so much of a fraud that essentially what you do is you have people send around clips to grown men to cheer you on, to pretend like the audiences love you. You staff audiences with people that work for YAF who are told to explode into cheers when you hit the stage because you don't have the confidence anymore to.
Yeah, she's pretty much right, guys. Because Ben Shapiro, he's losing a lot of clout, and nobody is really listening to Ben Shapiro anymore. I mean, he's pretty much losing relevancy in the conservative movement. Nobody really cares about what he has to say, and he's pretty much becoming obsolete right before our eyes in real time.
Go out into the world because you know people see you for what you are. And so exactly what he did yesterday. We can now listen to what this imposter said as he hit the stage. Charlie Kirk's organization, the one that he built for debate, if you have a disagreement, and he instructs people here in this speech to go after me and Tucker Carlson, right? That's what he's going to do. He wants us deplatformed. So he's going to attack me, he's going to attack Tucker Carlson, and he's going to attack Megyn Kelly because she's at the beginning of what these people have put me and Tucker and Charlie Kirk through. Take a listen to a portion of what Ben had to say.
So, if Candace Owens decides to spend every day since the murder of Charlie Kirk casting aspersions at TPUSA and the people who work here, who worked with Charlie every single day, his best friends, to cast aspersions at Mikey McCoy and Andrew Colvin and Blake Neff and Tyler Boyer, and yes,
Blake Neff. You talk about that racist that got that quit Fox News as a Tucker Carlson's writer because he got outed for saying all kind of racist shit on Twitter at the time. Now known as X. That Blake Neff. Yeah, Turning Point got a guy like that working for them, y'all. That Blake Neff. And guys, these little racist dudes that be hiding behind their little Twitter fingers. You know what I'm saying? These be the little nerdiest dudes. Blake Neff, he's a serious dweeb. He's a nerd. These be the nerdiest dudes behind their little Twitter fingers typing all this little racist shit on X. Seriously, these guys are like the lowest of the lowest on the totem pole when it comes to white society. These guys, they don't get women. These guys are losers in white society. They're incels. They don't get women. They're very socially awkward. They don't know how to spit any game to women. When you see these guys in person, you like, this guy's the one that's talking all this bullshit on X. This little nerd, guys, trust me, these guys are nerds. These little dweebs that be talking all this bullshit on X.
at Erica Kirk, and to imply or outright claim complicity in a cover-up over Charlie's murder, to spew absolutely baseless trash implicating everyone from French intelligence to Mossad to members of TPUSA in Charlie's murder or a cover-up in that murder, then we, as people with a microphone, have a moral obligation to call that out by name. So no, Tucker Carlson, it is not an excuse to go silent on Candace's targeting of TPUSA. Or to mirror her bullshit lines of questioning because you love Candace personally. The same holds true of Megyn Kelly, a person I consider a friend, characterizing Candace as a young mother and thus shying away from condemning her actions or fibbing about them. That is a non-starter. When Candace Owens says, I don't know, but I know.
See, Ben Shapiro, he's so fake. This is why I don't really like Ben Shapiro, because he's a phony. Because when Candace Owens was just strictly talking about black people, he was okay with it. But now she's giving your people the smoke, which is Jewish people. Now you want to go on this Candace smear campaign, or we must off with her head, take her down, like Candace, burn her at the stake. Man, Ben Shapiro, fuck you, dude. You are a phony. And you're still trying to hold on to whatever little relevance you have left. Nobody's listening to you anymore. You are obsolete. Once again, when Candace Owens was sticking it to black people, you had no problem with it. But now your community, the Jewish community, is under fire. Now you have to go in this Candace off for the head campaign. Man, get the fuck out of here with that.
That is retarded, and we are all more retarded for having heard it.
Well, Ben, when it comes to you and having worked with you, I just know the tactics that you use to feign popularity in the public. I just know the amount of money that you are willing to spend on advertising to inflate your numbers to make people think that you're popular. So, yeah, I don't have to say we don't know when it comes to you. You are such a joke of a little man. Your jealousy against Tucker, your ability to believe that you can keep manipulating the markets. You know those kids booed you on that stage.
Yeah, Ben Shapiro, he is a little small man.
The amount of messages I got from Turning Point USA people saying, what is happening? Why is he on this stage standing against everything that Charlie believed in? So that's what you're doing. You're standing against everything that Charlie believed in because you weren't his friend. He didn't like you for that very reason. I look at you and I just think you are such a little worm. I could see you right now, probably. What can we get out to her? We're going to sue her into bankruptcy again, right? Sue her for every infraction,
Damn, Candace was in bankruptcy. She got sued. I didn't know that. Maybe this is news to me. I didn't know that she got sued by Ben Shapiro into bankruptcy. Damn, that's news to me. But she got her damn money back now. All these damn Charlie Kirk videos she making buku money off these damn Charlie Kirk conspiracies that she's putting out there.
word that I don't like, and every time my feelings are hurt. Because what you really believe in is Baal Berith. That's what your people believe in. You believe that you are contract lords and that people are not allowed to violate contracts or you will ruin them for years. You fire someone and you effectively stalk and harass them for years after. I'm here to let you know that I'm done with it. I am done with it. This one is so fully off of the mother effing plantation. Truly, Ben Shapiro, fuck you and the midget horse that you rode in on. And I say that on behalf of the world. I know you're going to get applauded by Konstantin Kisin and Andrew Christ is King Clavin and all of the people, the men who have to keep applauding what you do like you're a 4-year-old to make you feel good. But the rest of the world can't stand you. You're obnoxious. You have absolutely no values that exist outside of the Talmud. You describe yourself as a Talmudic Jew, and I've learned what's in that Talmud, and I encourage other people at home to learn what is in that Talmud so that you know what Ben thinks of you, because he doesn't just hate me, he hates you too, white men. He hates all black people, okay? If he's following the rules of the Talmud, I mean, when I say hates, they think that we're animals, that they have a right to own us, that they have a right to make us worship them, that they have a right to lie to us, that they have a right to sue us and take everything that we have, that they have a right to deceive us, that they have a right to treat Charlie the way that he treated Charlie while he was alive, only to then try to defraud the population into thinking that he is somehow a part.
Well, here's the thing, Candace. I mean, you wasn't saying that shit because you worked for these people for years. So your ass ain't off the hook either. You was okay with this shit when they was paying you. You did that dirty work for them for years, Candace. So your ass ain't off the hook. I'm holding your ass accountable too. Now all of a sudden Candace black again. He hates all black people. We already know that. You were no you was pretty fine when he was paying you. So once again, your ass ain't off the hook either, because I'm holding your ass accountable too. And here's the thing. Like I said, you were dealing with these people for years, Candace. Why wasn't you saying that shit then? You knew. I mean, I'm. It's not like you just had a goddamn moment of clarity and you just finding this stuff out. You knew this stuff. You was working with these people for years. You allowed these people to pay you so you can sell out your own people and spread all this bullshit about black people for years. So now you don't have the right to say that. But and not only that, I thought racism didn't exist. She's one of the people that tried to downplay slavery and say racism didn't exist. You and Officer Tatum. I thought racism don't exist. Oh, it exists when you're going through it. Okay.